Hello, ECE102 students. Today I will show you how to use LogicWorks for creating a digital circuit. That will be useful for your project, electronical project. So first, install LogicWorks. The file is provided in Canvas. Click on Create a new circuit diagram. You can remove the timing on the bottom by clicking on the little arrow there, because we will not use any time signal today. You can increase the window on the right, where it's the place where we're looking for gates, input, switches, probes, etc., etc. Make sure that you are on our library. So for our first circuit, let's try a AND gate. So type AND in the filter, and there's a lot of options there. The number after AND is the number of inputs. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. And there's some AND gate, AND with inverter, and AND gate, etc., etc. Let's use the AND gate, the simple one. So you click on AND _2 and you drag it on your circuit. To zoom, I will select this part of the circuit. This gate, so I insert an AND _2 gate. Okay? It's in lowercase in your text. Let me just write it this way. So what we need to add is we need to add 2 inputs. So that's 2 switches. So let's search for switch in the filter. We want a binary switch. Here is the binary switch, and we want 1 and 2. So I search for binary switch. Oops. This way. And after, on the output, I want to know what is the output. It's a 0 and a 1. That's a probe. So look for probe, and you need to insert a binary probe. Let me write this. Binary probe. Without underscore. It doesn't look like there's an underscore. I don't see it very well. Maybe there's one. Okay, so that's the element that we need. 2 switches for the 2 inputs, 1 gate, and 1 probe for the output. Now I need to connect those wires. So let's click again on this little arrow, and you will be able to draw some wire. 1. So you click on it and you drag. Oops, what's happened there? And you click on the output and you drag it up to the probe. Now, what we see? When we are on 0 and 0, the output is 0. When we are in 0 and 1, the output is 0. When we are on 0 and 1, the output is 0. When we are on 1 and 1, the output is 1. So the only way to get a 1 with the AND gate and is to have both inputs at 1. And that's it. That's your circuit with the AND. If you have a more complicated circuit and you want to know the value in the wire without adding probes everywhere, you can click on the little sign with the question mark and click on your wire, and it will tell you it's a 1, it's a 1. And you see if I am on a 0, for example, there, and I have my little question mark, and I click on it, I have a 0. I have a 0, and I have a 1. So you can know the signal inside any wire that way. The other gate that you will need, for the quiz, you will need also the NOT gate. That's your inverter, this one. You see that just 1 input and 1 output. This one is the NOT gate. And you will also need the OR. So not the NOR at the beginning, but the OR for 2 input. This one. This one is the OR _2 gate. Okay. And of course, you need to add input, like switches, and probe after to read your output signal, 0 and 1. And after that, you play with all your switches to see which output do you get and compare your truth table and your expected output with your actual output of your circuit. So that's it for LogicWorks. Have fun. Bye-bye.